I had one lady, as a matter of fact, Blanca Rodriguez is the one that turned me on to it. She was the first distributor in Texas. So she called and talked to the owners up there in Denver and said, look, Dr. Miles needs this product. And so she helped me become a distributor, because it's very hard to be a distributor for this company because everybody wants a chunk of it because it's the best you can get. But I had one lady that came in and she said, every time I bend over, I lose my balance and I fall.
Yeah.
She said, this has been going on for a long, long time. I said, try this CBD oil and see what it does. She took it for 4 days, a dropper full in the morning and a dropper full at night. And after 4 days, she could reach down and pick up anything and never lose her balance. And she hasn't lost her balance since.
Wow. Well, when something works,
it's
works.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
You know, and Blanca is going bananas because, you know, when I wasn't in the office for a while, she'd go in there and take over, and she just did remarkable. I mean, everybody loves her to death. She's so likable and so lovely, and just gets right to the point and tells people how it is. And she's got a great following, you know, because she's been doing, you know, natural stuff for years and years and years and years. I mean, her son has had a problem for years, and the doctors were killing him. So she took him off of all the drugs and put him on herbal formulas and stuff like that, and then some amount formulas, and the kid is doing great. But it's amazing what she knows because she's been doing this for so many years. It's just remarkable. So we got to, you know, get her master herbalist study to her because she just got her holistic health practitioner board certification, and it's on its way to her right now. So she's going to give you a call and talk to you.
Wonderful.
You're set up on the master.
Yes.
So,
yes. Well,
anyway,
this is what we need: is more people who want to help more people, and people that just love the Lord, and people who have the skills, the knowledge, to help other people. The world could use more of those kinds of folks.
That's true. That's true, and especially people that are dedicated.
Yes.
You're dedicated. I'm dedicated. Blanca's dedicated. Now, there's a few others out there that are dedicated, but you got your allopathic doctors, which are your MDs. You got your osteopathic doctors, which are the DOs, and some of those are pretty open to this. Okay, and then you got your chiropractic doctors, and then you got your naturopathic doctors. So all the doctors out there that opens their eyes and sees what's really going on and really wants to help, they're digging out the answers and trying to find out more and more and more so they can help their patients. I mean, I've had a lot of medical doctors lately call me about different things, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of that.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Well, it's all about helping people and helping more people and getting more people to help more people.
That's right.
So that's beautiful. Maybe we should open up the phone lines here just in case anybody has a question or a comment or a topic. Please press your star key 2 times. The doc is in. And if you have a question, let's find out what that question might be. Or maybe you have a comment, something we want to talk about. Please press your star key 2 times. Otherwise, we're just going to continue yakking away here and talking about all kinds of different things like CBD oil, which is and not only just any CBD oil, but one that really is very high quality and has a reputation of working. That's what we're looking for here. So there we go. And in the Irving, Texas area, Dakota Mack, did you have a question or a comment?
Yes, I have a comment and I have a question. First of all, I would like to say all praises goes to Ahaya Asha Ahaya Bahashim Yeshaya, and I would like to honor both of the doctors on the air today. I've been so highly favored and blessed to come in contact with Dr. Berst, and now Dr. Miles is there and talking to me about the CBC, the CBD. I have a niece here in Dallas, and when she gave birth to her baby, he's like 4 years old now. He can't talk. He was talking, but then she gave him the vaccinations, and now he's autistic. He can't talk. He just screams, but he hums and he sings, but he cannot communicate, and he screams and he has outbursts and stuff. So I was trying to ask Doc Miles, what did you say? How did it help your grandson, first of all?
Well, number one, the CBD oil is very healing for issues like that, epilepsy, seizures. I mean, it just stops almost immediately. It's amazing stuff. And autism, it's really amazing. What you do, you take one drop for every 25 pounds of body weight. So, if the child weighs 50 pounds, there'd be 2 drops under the tongue, in the morning, and 2 drops under the tongue every night. And let it sit there for a minute or so before they wash it down with water or juice or whatever. It doesn't taste bad. It's just a little bit oily. My grandson probably weighs 100 pounds, so he gets 4 drops, every morning and 4 drops every night. And it's amazing what he's turned into. I mean, he's turned into a nice little young man that's absolutely more cognizant and absolutely communicates with others, which he didn't for years and years and years. He stayed by himself. And now his little life has changed. And it just, when I saw that, when he gave me a hug and wished me happy birthday and he loved me, I thought, wow, tears rolled down my cheeks and I couldn't even stop them. Oh, that was just awesome, because I've tried everything to get him to turn around. When I found this pure new leaf CBD oil, changed his life.
Wow.
And he's only had 3 bottles of it. He's amazing.
Wow. That is so awesome. That is a blessing. And I'm glad that I was keyed in through Dr. Berst on today, because so much information is coming from you all. It's phenomenal. And I heard you say that it will help in the balance, because I just been through something really in my health, and I've had a major surgery, and I had to learn how to walk all over again. And also I'm on a dialysis that we're fixing to reverse, because the Spirit of the Living God, at one time I was a diabetic, and the medicine was not doing anything. So the Lord blessed me to find a herbalist, a doctor with has a nutritional degree and very vast in herbs. And I got hooked up with him about 18 years ago. And as time went on, and as the diabetes came, well, then I began to converse with him, and I got on it. Anyway, to make a long story short, I'm not a diabetic anymore because of the herbs and the diet that was changed in my life.
That's right.
And
okay.
Yes,
Are you on dialysis now, you said?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because of my kidney.
I have a product on my website. It's called Renal Plus. I've helped several people, especially VAs, because the VA, anytime anybody has a kidney problem, they say, okay, in 2 months we're going to put you on dialysis. And they come in and tell me that. I put them on this Renal Plus, 3 in the morning, 3 at noon, and 3 at night. And by the time they complete the second bottle, they go back for a test and say, oh, you don't need dialysis anymore, because this helps to rebuild your kidneys. It's specifically designed for the kidneys. And I've never seen another product like it. It's made by Bodix Research out of Houston, Texas, and it's one of the top companies in the nation. They're huge. And they make the ADP and the Renal Plus and the Chewable B12 and many, many products that I have on my website. And it's helped a lot of people. So it's something you might think about. It won't hurt you.
Awesome. I have been conversating with Dr. Berst, and I've been holistic for over about 18 years. So we're definitely going to do a program together, and and he's my coach. So he's going to be a blessing in my life. I've already been testifying, Dr. Berst, on today, and I'm standing on the standard of that. I'm already healed by Yeshua's stripes. And so now we just have to go through the manifestation of what the things that the Lord has for us. And I'm believing for a full turnaround, because Dr. Berst, they were telling me today, I asked the doctor today about my kidneys, and they're trying to say that they're scarred and that they have shrunk. Never heard of that. But I'm a lab tech. I've never heard of that. So,
Wow.
So they said that my kidneys are, they shrunk, and that my kidneys are scarred, and
right.
so they're trying to say that I'm chronic. I don't believe it. I walk by faith and not by sight, and I know what the Most High can do and through His people, as such as you and Doc Miles. I know what God can do. I have the faith. I was even telling them, I'm a miracle. You're going to see a miracle within 3 to 4 months.
There you go. I love it. Yes.
Yes, definitely. Because this will be a testimony to the world, because the devil is a liar. And I am going to walk in perfect and divine health, because that is my promise.
Yes.
This is a curse. And we're not going to walk in this curse. And I just, I let him speak and I let him talk. But one thing that I can attest to with Doc Miles is that when I begin to tell him about certain herbs and other minerals and vitamins and stuff, he never said, no, don't do it. He told me to do it.
There you go.
There you go.
And he's a kidney specialist.
Wow.
Right. Well, see, there's so many things that have been healed over the years with herbal remedies. They go back thousands and thousands of years, like the Indian herbs, which we know is Ayurvedic herbs. Some of those formulas, like my liver support I get out of India, that's a 5,000-year-old formula. The whole royal family has been on the liver support for generations. It's amazing.
Amazing.
And but this is the medical doctors, the drug companies don't want these things in here because it took me 2 years of fighting with the FDA to be able to bring this stuff in from India. I had to show purity report after purity report. Oh, no, it's not clean, it's not this, it's not that. And finally, after half a dozen purity reports, they finally decided it was okay if I brought small amounts in. So every 2 weeks I get, 10,200 liver tablets because I can't keep them on the shelf. They just fly out of there.
Oh, my goodness.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
It really, really is. So, but I'm not going to hold up the line, because I would love for everyone else to try to call in. And I thank you for your time and for the information. And I will stay here. And Barakatah to the both of you.
Well, God bless you. And look at my website. If you need some rental plus, you can order it off my website or give me a call. It's easier to just give me a call, and then I can take the information over the phone, because I'm still trying to work out the kinks on the orders on the website.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay, all right. So I'm getting calls all over the place here. I'm getting calls on my cell phone, calls everywhere. And It's the way it's interesting. So
Sounded like you plugged in.
That's a lot of
You
good.
plugged into a rock and roll pop.
I gotta. So
Next time you cook with me, when you first do it out here.
So thank you, Dakota, there in Texas. That was a lot of good information that she brought out, and that you both brought out. With the use of CBD oil and the use of renal formulas with that Renal Plus and products that can help and can work for the urinary tract. And let me just go ahead and go. All right, I'm going to take this call. Yes, Elder Gaja, I'm on the broadcast right now. How are you doing? Wait a minute. I gotta try this. There we go. Let's try it. Go. Oops, I lost you. Hey, hello, brother. Elder Gaja, brother Gaja. Yes. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, you are, because I'm doing the broadcast right now worldwide. I will, brother. Bless you, and thank you for calling me. All right. That's my dear friend, Elder Bishop Gaja here in Jamaica. Wonderful man, a great humanitarian, and a good friend. And and I'm getting a call. I will talk with him after the broadcast. So, Doc Miles, what an interesting broadcast that we're having here today. We're getting a lot of information out, and we're inviting folks to open your microphones by pressing the star key 2 times. Press the star key 2 times. Open your microphone. Ask a question, get involved in the conversation. You're welcome. This is a discussion. This is not a lecture. And we want to chat with you. We want to hear what you have to say. We want to hear your testimony. So open your star key, or open your microphone, press the star key 2 times. So they're in area code 512. Do you have a question?
Hi, yes. My mom suffers from fibromyalgia. What would you suggest for her?
Do you want to talk? Of course, yeah. Well, let's talk about then fibromyalgia. And I know that Doc, you've got a couple of comments regarding fibromyalgia, and go ahead.
Right. Fibromyalgia really doesn't exist. The doctors just call it that because they don't know what to call it. It's high tissue calcium. So she's not making enough hydrochloric acid in the stomach lining. Okay? That's what makes the calcium go to the bones and teeth. So if they don't have enough hydrochloric acid production in the stomach lining, then the calcium will stick to the nerve endings in the shoulder and the back, and it hurts like crazy. They put you on Lyrica. That doesn't work. That just ruins your liver and your kidneys. So hydrochloric acid capsule 1 before each meal, and it stops that. I've done it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times. And I'm right there in Georgetown, Texas, and people come from all over. If you're in the 512 area code, you can't be too far, from my clinic in Georgetown, Texas. And I sell that stuff like crazy, and it really, really works. So look at our website. You'll see it on the website, or you could call my office. All the information is on the website, and you can order it, or you can stop by and pick it up, or whatever. You can see my address and phone number and everything right there on the website.
There you go. Hyperchloric.
What's it called?
It's called HCl. It's called betaine. That's BETAINE. That's B like boy, ET.
Okay.
AINE. Then the letters HCL, like Harry, Charlie, Larry. HCL. Got it?
Okay, thank you.
And wait a minute. And then it's going to be
Yes.
it's going to be 650 milligrams, and there's going to be 180 tablets, and it's going to have 150 milligrams of pepsin with it that will just digest everything and break everything down and unlock that calcium. And also you can call 541-791-8400, and you can talk to the folks there. So you have your choice. If you're in the Texas area, you can call Doc Miles. If you're if you are placing an order and you need some other things from Health and Herbs, which manufactures all the natural remedies that I've created in the last 56 years, well, you can ask them for the betaine HCl. They have it, and Doc Miles has it, and it works. It's absolutely wonderful. I find myself anytime I'm talking to just anybody about anything, I'm just about always mentioning how betaine HCl will be what you're looking for. And it will clear up digestive disorders. It'll unlock the calcium, and you'll have. And if you're losing your hair, well, then maybe you'll now you stop losing that hair. And if you're getting bone loss, well, maybe now you'll stop getting bone loss. But anyway, the telephone number is 541-791-8400 for Health and Herbs in Albany, Oregon, and the number for Doc Miles is 512-868-9867. 512-868-9867. Is there any other question, my friend?
That's all she needs because she seems to always be in pain and having migraines.
Migraines. Well, if there's migraines involved, let's take a look at a migraine a remedy, okay? I'm going to give you a migraine remedy. And I'm going to go up on the website. I'm on the website, betterhealthherbs.com. When I'm on betterhealthherbs.com, I type in M for migraine -G, M-G, and I just go enter. Now I'm looking at a tincture extract formulation of herbs that work for migraines. Come on, I'm waiting for it to come up, and I'm waiting, and here's coming up. There it is. I'm now looking at the migraine headache formula, and it's a beauty. It works wonders. Let's find out what's in it. What's in that formulation for migraine headaches is feverfew, the herb feverfew, along with the herb butterbur root and turmeric root that reduces inflammation, especially in the head. Rosemary leaf clears the mind and opens up the memory. Valerian root relaxes everything. Cordyceps is a great pain reliever. Ginger root works on the stomach and the digestion and is very soothing and helps to relieve any digestive disorders. So we're talking about white willow bark next is in this formula, which is the origin of aspirin, but it's safe. It's the safe and natural form of aspirin that will relieve pain and inflammation. It's called white willow bark. And finally, there's an herb called ginkgo biloba. that increases circulation to the brain. And then there's wormwood root and cayenne root in there as well. And now you have the migraine herbal formula number 1265, number 1265. And you can get it by the 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 4 ounce. You can get it clear up to 32 ounces. Probably start with 1 or 2 ounces and make sure that you like it and it agrees with her or this person, and make sure that it's working. And if there's any question, be sure and give me a call, because there may be some other things going on that we can do to help with that when there is a migraine. But that's the migraine herbal tincture extract number 1275. 1275. Any other question?
No, thank you. That's all.
Okay, bless you, and thank you for asking questions.
Thank you too.
That reminds me of the time, about 10 years ago. I was on a broadcast, and I was talking with the folks there on a GOC broadcast, and this wonderful young lady came on, and I asked her, "How old are you?" She says, "I'm 12. Well, now that's been about 10 years ago. She's in her 20s now, I guess. And she asked the best questions, and she was helping her mom. She was helping everybody around. She was 12 years old. And that touched my heart. Things like that are just, it makes me want to laugh and cry at the same time, cry with joy. When I see that young folks are learning about natural remedies and concerned about their diet and their family and so forth, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. So I still remember that call I got 10 years ago, and I'm still getting calls from that same young lady and about her family and her friends and so forth. That's the way it goes. Is that right, Doc?
That's right. Works every time.
Yeah. I bet you're still getting calls from people you helped, and then you're getting calls from their kids. Is that right?
That's right. It's amazing, because I've seen these parents bring kids to me when they were little years ago, and now they're grown up and they have kids, and they're bringing their kids to me.
Right. Yep.
So I'm saying the grandkids of the people that I started with years ago. It's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, I'm helping a lot of people, and I'm very proud of it. I'm even helping Johnny Lee, the famous urban cowboy singer. We're looking for love in all the wrong places. He's been a friend of mine for 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to get him on the radio show with us tonight. And, he had a bad knee, that he had replaced. And he said, I don't want to replace the other knee. And so I sent him some of my joint stuff, and he started taking them. In 1 week, he said, man, I saw such a drastic difference. I can't believe it. Here's my blood work. Fix me up. So I did.
Wow. That's great. Well,
he's on the road right now. He just texted me. He said, I can't be on the radio tonight. I'll do it later because I'm on my way to meet with Mickey Gelly. We got a show in Tennessee tomorrow, so we got to go over to Tennessee. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, we got to keep all of our country star singers and everybody else. We got to keep everybody up and healthy and having a joyful life, right?
That's what makes the world go round, my friend.
Wow, that's great. That's great. So that leaves lines open. Folks, if that little lady can call up and ask about her friends and her family, maybe you got a friend. Maybe you got a family member that you kind of like to know maybe what something that would help them. And if you do, or if it's for yourself or somebody, the lines are open. When you press your star key 2 times, please press your star key 2 times and ask your question, make your comment, or give us a testimonial here on Discoveries in Health. And it looks like we have lots of folks that just want to listen in. That's okay. That's all. We'll do all. Doc Miles and I will do all the work. You can just sit back there and get a cup of herbal tea, and we'll find out what's going on next here on Discoveries in Health. And we're making a video of this, and you'll see that. And in Texas, area code 512. Do you have a question? I guess not. The mic was open. The mic is now closed. So I guess not. Go ahead, Doc.
They could be listening too. You never know. Anyway, I've got some things I got to do before it gets dark here, so I need to sign off right now, and I'll be back with you next week about 5:30.
Wonderful, folks. That's Doc Miles who joins us there from Georgetown, Texas. And he has a naturopathic clinic there, does wonderful work. And so if you want to call Doc Miles, the telephone number to call is 512-868-9867. 512-868-9867. Call Doc Miles. He's in Georgetown, Texas, but he helps people all over the world. Call him up, ask questions, you'll find a friend. Thank you, Doc. Bless you, and I'm so happy that you're back joining us here, and hope to chat with you and again next Thursday. What do you think?
I'll be here next Thursday.
All right. Thanks again, Doc Miles. Take care of those critters and feed them, and don't get them too fat, okay?
Oh, no, and God bless you and keep up the good work.
All right. That's Doc Miles, Georgetown, Texas, 512-868-9867. Wonderful man, wonderful doctor, just does a lot of good work, a great guy to know. So now here I am, winging it in. My wingman is gone, but that's all right. I got my other wingman. That's Prophet Elijah Beecham out there in Pike Road, Alabama, and at the telephone number in Pike Road, Alabama. Oh, I'm looking for it. I lost it because it moved. And there it is. It's 334. Yes, Prophet Elijah Beecham, Word of Life Ministry, Pike Road, Alabama. Another person, his telephone number you want to write down just in case you want a prayer partner. You couldn't find a better one than that. 334-868-3881. 334-868-3881. That's Prophet Elijah Beecham in Pike Road, Alabama. So as we continue here, and unless anybody has a question or a comment or a suggestion, well, I guess we're going to do something unusual. Let me go to a telephone call here because and we'll see if this person wants to do this, and if they do, we'll do it, and if not, we won't, because let's talk with Flora, who has received her products. She received a consultation, and she's received her products, and so we're trying to talk now with Flora and help her to understand all the products that she's received. Let's do that. This is what I do all day long. So now you're going to get to see a different aspect of this.
Hello,
Sister Flora.
Hello,
Sister Flora. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Yes. So now I want you to know I'm on my worldwide broadcast. But if you don't mind, we'll go over the products one by one, and I'll describe how they work. Did you want to do that? Or do you want me to call you later?
Oh, you say you on your broadcast now?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Well, I will wait until you want me to wait until you have time to do that?
I'll do it right now. I'll do it over the air if you don't mind. I'll just go ahead and explain each one, and what they're doing and why you have them. Okay, if you want to. I've never done this before, but if you wanted me to, either that, you have your choice, or I'll call you back later, and so that I can do that. What would you like to do, dear?
I would like to let you go ahead and do your broadcast,
Okay.
and then you can
Okay, my dear.
do me one-on-one.
Yes.
But I just wanted to go on and get started.
Sure.
Every time I try to get you. I got some people here from California, some of my relatives.
Oh yeah.
They came, and that's when I talked to you. I was cooking, and I couldn't, do what I needed to do. I was trying to get some peace,
Yes.
where it's not a lot of people in, so I can understand what you were saying.
Sure.
We're
gonna.
And I have that paper that you.
Yeah, and you have that paper that I.
And I've been reading over.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it was saying something about drink half of your weight
in ounces.
and it took in ounces. So how do you get that?
Well,
half of my weight into ounces.
Okay. So how you get that is what I mean by if your body weight is 100 pounds, half that weight in ounces would be 50 ounces. If somebody weighed 200 pounds, half their body weight would be 100 pounds, would make 100 ounces. So whatever you weigh, half of that amount in ounces is how much water you should drink each day. Do you get it now?
Okay. Yeah, mine is about half of my weight is 155 and a half.
Okay, so that's about 155. So 155 ounces of water a day. So that's, and you can count soup. You can count a little bit of juice, but not a lot of juice, because we don't want a bunch of sugary juices. But you can have water,
right.
Tea, quality liquids can be part of the amount of water that you should drink. But if you've got a lot of weight, you really need a lot of water until we can get that weight down with things that will help you to reduce the weight. And then you'll be drinking.
Yeah, my weight is up.
Yeah, your weight is up. So we're going to work on that. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm not going to hold you. I'll just call you back another day I'll call when is the best time to call?
I'll call you. Well, it's just been kind of busy lately and things going on and computer problems and this and that. But I never quit. So I'm going to try to call you back this evening. Yet after the broadcast, probably in about a half hour or so, maybe and I'll try to call you then, go over it. But if you're not available, then I'll keep calling until you are available. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, sister. Bless you.
I was at. Bless you also. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye for now. All right. So.
Bye.
All right, so there we go. So we just took that call and wanted to make sure that she didn't feel like we were ignoring her, And that's what I get sometimes is, I can't get back. There's so many people and I want to help everybody, but it's hard to get back to everybody at the same time. So if I'm not really fast, it isn't that I'm not trying. And then I have all these good things that's going on. The internet fails, and then I can't work, And then it finally gets fixed again. And everybody's saying, well, why didn't you call me? It's because I couldn't. So, yeah, you know how it goes. Anyway, that's the life of Truman, the herbalist. So if you have a question or a comment, it's a good time to press your star key 2 times. Unlock your microphone. Press your star key 2 times. Ask your question, make your comment, and there we go. We don't have any questions. Nobody has a question. Well, okay. In that case, what were we talking about earlier? We were talking about migraines. We've talked about the betaine HCl that everybody is asking for, and they don't really know why. But it unlocks the calcium. It helps your digestion. 1 tablet before each meal. So now let's get over to, we talked about betaine HCl. 1 tablet with each meal. And migraine formula. We talked about that for migraines. Formula number 1265. We've talked about the kidney bladder problems that people are having, and that would be somewhere over on herbalhealthreview.com. So if we went to herbalhealthreview.com, then we'd be looking at all the different things on herbalhealthreview.com. That's the website where I publish all my work. And I don't own the website, because if I did, the evil government said, oh, if you own that website, it must be closed down. Good news was, in prayer, I was told not to own that website. So I don't own the website all about me. That makes our government happy. And not that I care, because so far I'm not so happy with them. They could make a lot of improvements, and but there seemed to be more concern and making a lot of money off of passing laws and rules that govern the people to where they are totally under the domination of our government. And instead of a land of the free, it's the land of the dominated by the politicians who sold out. It's so much for the land of the free. When you've got when you're sold out by politicians, just so they can poison you with some drug, so they can buy a new home, a new $1 million home or a multi-million dollar home, because the pharmaceutical company is very generous with buying people off, especially politicians and medical doctors. They buy them off. And it's not even a secret. Yeah. And one doctor refers you to another doctor who refers you to another drug, and they all get kickbacks. What an evil medical system that is even, in cahoots with the government. The people don't have much of a chance when your own government is in the depopulation system, keeping everybody sick. What kind of a deal is that? President Trump solved that problem because Obama didn't. He just took plenty of money from them to continue it. So, yeah, politicians don't like me, and they got a lot of money. They're like the pharmaceutical industry. They don't like me either, and they got more money. They got the most money. Wow. Anyway, So, so getting back to where we were here, looking at Herbal Health Review, clicking on common conditions, because that's where all this information is. So if you wanted information about natural remedies, if you wanted information about natural remedies, and you wanted 56 years of research, and you wanted it for free, where to go? herbalhealthreview.com. herbalhealthreview.com. Click on common conditions, and it'll give you all these reports. Most important report on there is the one that pertains to you. So if you are wanting something for make lifestyle changes, well, then you would be clicking on the Make Lifestyle Changes report, and it will give you all the ways to make those lifestyle changes, the diet, how to work with certain illnesses. Did I say cure? No, the evil government would love me to say cure, that all these things would cure you, but I didn't say that. And they would love that if I did, so that they would have some reason to attack me more than they already have. But I didn't say that.